Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children. Welcome back to our online learning. Today we are going to learn about heterotrophic nutrition. There are some plants that lack chlorophyll and hence cannot synthesize their own food using raw materials. And even some plants may also grow in soil lacking in nutrients. Such plants depend on food produced by other plants. They use heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now let us define heterotrophic nutrition. The term heterotroph is derived from Greek words. Hetero meaning other and trophos meaning nourishment. Here is the definition for heterotrophic nutrition. The mode of nutrition in which an organism cannot prepare its own food and depends on other organism for food is called heterotrophic nutrition. Depending upon the mode of living and mode of intake of food, heterotrophic plants may be categorized into four types. That is parasitic plants, saprophytic plants, insectivorous plants, and symbiotic plants. Parasitic plants. Parasitic plants derive some or entire nutritional requirements from another living plant. Look at this picture, children. Here, the green color stem is the host plant, and the plant which has white color flowers, this is the parasitic plant. So this parasitic plant will get the nutrients from the host plant. Then how can we define host? Host, the plant from which a parasite derives its nutrition, is called host. Parasitic plants develop modified roots that obtain nutrients from the root and shoot system of the host plant. In a parasitic relationship, the parasitic plant always benefits, but the host is harmed. Parasitic plants rarely kill the host plant, as this would not be advantageous to them, because if it kills the host plant, then the parasitic plant should suffer for its nutrients. Now Let us see some examples of parasitic plants. Dodder. Dodder does not have green leaves and hence depends on its host for food. As it does not have green leaves, it cannot photosynthesize, so it depends on the host for food. Next is the mistletoe. So look at this picture. This is mistletoe. It has green leaves, so it can photosynthesize. But it depends on the host plant for water and minerals. Next is the sandalwood. So sandalwood tree is partially parasitic. It can photosynthesize but taps the roots of other species for water and inorganic nutrients. Next, we are going to learn about saprophytic plants. Saprophytic plants or saprophytes derive their nutrition from dead and decaying organic matter. Usually, saprophytes lacks chlorophyll, therefore they do not photosynthesize. Their roots have fungi. Fungi is a type of microorganism. Fungi that secretes digestive juices on the organic matter. These juices convert this organic matter into nutrients. Then these nutrients will be absorbed by the fungi, and then it will be used up by the plants. A few flowering plants such as coral root and Indian pipe have saprophytic mode of nutrition. No plant is capable of being a saprophyte unless it has an association with fungi.